one of the pioneers of podcasting. He's had 2 huge fucking podcast shows, hint, hint, podcast show, and PKA. We have 3 amazing sponsors with us this week. Jordy, how the hell have you been?
I was also on Drunk Sex as well. I was a member of that too.
Definitely.
Nobody heard of that one.
Nope, I haven't.
I worry about failing because failure is such a intimate part of my life. Like I've failed so many times at weight loss. Like recently I had like a weight loss surgery and I'm doing terrible at it too. And like, to me, like Jordy and failure go hand in hand, or like really good bed partners. Yeah. And like, so it's the expectation, not something it's not the outcome, right?
Seeing people actually describe it the same way. Yeah, I figured.
You got some questions for me?
Yeah, I got some questions, brother.
All right.
So,
like I was scrolling through my Facebook feed today, and I looked and I see my father's Facebook profile. And on his profile, it had one of those banners that said, "I got vaccinated" on it.
Yeah.
So I screenshotted it and I sent it over to my mother, and I go, "He got vaccinated. When you getting vaccinated?"
Yeah.
And for anybody that doesn't know me, my parents are hardcore Fox News advocates. Yeah. You know, the side effect of COVID is death. You know.
Side effect of a lot of things are death.
Yeah.
It's insane. I live in New York, so obviously my state is so much more exaggerated than everywhere else. Where you have
because that wouldn't work in New York because somebody be crowbarring the lockers open. Well, I'm just saying in the amount of people.
Yeah, it's insane.
I live in a first world country, but I had to go to another country to get a major surgery done.
Yeah,
because it's almost impossible to pay for elective surgeries here in the United States without insurance. And insurance in itself, this is real political here too, but insurance in itself, I look at it as like a form of slavery. Not as bad as slavery, but a form of it. Like it's not even once a year, it's every 6 months. Like, so the first $1,500 I spend, like, for example, like my wife had carpal tunnel surgery.
Yep.
The first $1,500 of that surgery, I had to come out of pocket on.
Like, I understood your want to get the surgery in Mexico because of the price and everything else.
Well, also I had to factor in, I had to pay for aftercare and blood work.
Yeah.
Because if I spent all the money, because I had $25,000, I was graciously donated to do this. If I spent all of it just getting the surgery in Conway, South Carolina, the blood work was $1,400 every 4 months. The doctor here in Conway, he's an Iranian doctor. He'd only done around 500 of them at the time, and you had to be under 400 pounds or he wouldn't work on you. Dr. Garcia, just put it this way, he did 38 the 2 days I was there. Like it was a conveyor belt, but like he's done thousands of them. Dentures bother me because I like to be able to touch the top of my roof of my mouth, right? So like if I had a choice and money was an option, I'd go with implants over dentures.
Yeah.
For that simple reason, because I'm so used to being able my tongue to touch the top of my mouth and food like peanut butter and stuff getting stuck to it. Because I recently had a tooth problem. People wanted to pretend like I didn't try to take care of my teeth, right? I got baby teeth.
Congratulations. It is the 10-year anniversary of the 1v1.
Oh, yeah.
How does that still affect you to this day, or did it end that night, or did it affect you longer term than that?
I'd say about 6 months. Like it didn't affect me mentally for 6 months, but like I had a downward trend in like subscribers for 6 months. I didn't like the vibe of him, right? And granted, I came out being right that he was a shitbag, but granted, let me clarify that.
Calling out Syndicate again, Wings.
He's done some nefarious things since the 1v1 that some people would find unsavory. But I also reacted like an immature child, and that's because I was an immature child. And like a lot of people won't agree with this, but like I was 24 at the time. I'm 35 now. So I don't feel like I actually grew up until I was about 28. Fuck, man, nobody takes the fucking office. Seriously. You spelled toilet wrong. Somebody ban him, please. Edit the other video.
Hard.
Mm-hmm.
Doing it well though. All that.
Unlike the trolls thing, I don't mind working. I just don't like. I need direction. Fuck that! Really? Seriously? Every direction.
A lot of people think that you have peaks on YouTube and on Twitch and stuff like that.
Most likely, yeah. Do I think I can make a resurgence?
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%. Will I? Again, I always err on the side of failure.
Do you feel like leaning into the character, like Blame Truth said, and trying to become like an exaggerated version of yourself would work with all the memes and all that stuff?
No, I'm not going to do that for mental health reasons. People ask, so why don't you play into the trolling? Because if you play into the trolling, some people believe it. Like, that's why you see most of the clips that you see either come from early on and Been Killed Already.
Yeah.
When I was more Republican, I was more outlandish. And obviously on Been Killed Already, I was playing a shock jock. Yeah, child pornography is such a loosely based thing. But even 16 at 45, that I'd let that slide because a 16-year-old can make her own damn decisions. I'd cut child pornography off around 12.
I'm in Jersey, North Carolina.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Where would
wait.
you cut child pornography off on?
No,
12. Like, one of the big troll things lately is, like I said, I don't know, fucking 12 years ago, that child porn should be cut off at 12, right? And the reason you say that is, one, you want to be shocky, right? You want people to be like, look what he just fucking said. And a lot of part of it is like, you realize what kind of culture we actually live in.
Yep.
Oh, no. You see, the child porn, it was just a goof. It was just for laughs, you know? Why aren't you laughing?
This is going to go in a troll video, but who gives a shit? I went for the longest time thinking I had a small penis until I started having sex with women. Because I'm about 6 inches showing, but I'm really like 7 inches if you peel the fat back.
Yeah.
I can't see my penis at all. Only time I can see it's like in a mirror. My wife is 37 and she really wants a baby.
Yeah.
And she hasn't got a baby at this point in her life. And then I learned I have low T, which, a side effect of low T is low sperm count.
Yep.
And that means I might not be able to have babies. And like, she has other issues with her that, with her body that, so like us actually creating a baby is very low. Lefty has an Emmy?
Yeah. Lefty has an Emmy now.
I'm proud of him.
Oh, I
want to say I pushed him to do that. Like, Lefty hates me now, but I feel like Lefty owes me at least a debt of gratitude. I made that man a lot of money. I kept him relevant, and I pushed him to do something that he is very successful in, and hopefully he's happy with.
Have you ever wanted to do something like that again in order for you to like hold yourself accountable and do better for yourself? Whether that's mentally or physically or both.
I understand. I don't want to do walking 360 again. Yeah. I need more willpower in the kitchen. Instead of having like fucking Popeyes or something like that for dinner, I should be having like a broccoli stir fry and with like a glass of water and like kind of treat my body better than it is. But like, to me, food's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's going to kill me. And that's another reason why I don't feel like I'm going to make it to retirement. It's because I'll eat myself to death.
I'm saying you're laughing, you're having fun, you're sad, you're not depressed. You're having a good time.
That's the happiness.
Who knows? You could be back next week if you really feel like it. We could do it every week, whatever you want to do, brother. It was a blast. Thank you so fucking much.
I'll see you later, bud.